I think the Escape Pain program encompasses something that we can't necessarily offer here as a service. So people with chronic conditions that can be managed at home in the long run, going to the Escape Pain program and learning how to manage that is something that we wouldn't necessarily be able to offer. And that's why I think it's absolutely amazing for our patients to have that experience. So I went to view it a couple of weeks ago. I looked at both the OA knee and hip, but then I looked at the back pain course as well. Just seeing the patients interact with each other. The patients, they all are going through similar things in terms of their pain and how to manage it. Having that peer support there is absolutely amazing. And I think that's the feedback the guys who run it have got, is that actually it's that peer support that has been the most beneficial for the patients. Because when I went there, they have 12 sessions and there were 2 groups in there at the time. And I was viewing one at the 6th session along that process. But the group on the other side of the room, they were on their last one. And I was watching them. They would basically become friends and they were exchanging numbers. It was so valuable for them, because then they have that kind of support network with similar people and they can kind of stay in touch, and they were going to have a coffee morning. And just having that support network is something that is just so amazing. Like, they're not alone in their condition. You know, in terms of what we know about chronic conditions, being able to give some education to these patients can then understand what's going on inside their body. We don't necessarily have time for that here. We only have 45 minutes. Every follow-up is half an hour. These guys get 2 hours per week for 6 weeks. They're deep diving into loads and loads of topics and all on how to self-manage. So you're getting that education, you're getting that discussion, you're getting ideas flowing throughout the room. Everyone has different experiences, and that can really come to each person's advantage on how to cope and progress. They're learning the ways to improve. So they're having tailored physical exercise. They're doing it within a group setting. They're trying new things. So when I went, they were going in the gym, and I went and spoke to loads of them, and they said they'd never been in the gym before, but they loved it. They tried Tai Chi, they tried group exercises in a circuit, stuff that they would never think of. The guys there that run it, they're really good. It doesn't matter if you can only sit in a chair and do it, or if you're almost like a pro. It doesn't matter. They can tailor it to you, which is a really nice thing. But then what I also think is one of the most beneficial things for the program is that it gives a way of developing that kind of long-term adherence to exercise and activity. So people go there, they realize that, oh, actually, no, doing a 6-week program of exercise, physical activity, playing badminton, going swimming, this is actually helping me. Or can I continue that? Well, yes, you can, because you've now got this pathway which then goes on. You get subsidized rates into the leisure centre, which is even more appealing for patients. And then patients can kind of go on. And I think for us in the NHS, for example, here in CRI, we have a 4-month waiting list for chronic conditions and things like that. And we want patients to be going away empowered to be able to self-manage. And I think this is just a pathway which is just all encompassing for people with that chronic conditions. I think it's kind of the best place for them.